Good morning, welcome to my little camp kitchen here in the desert. In this video, I'm gonna show you 3 super simple car camping breakfast ideas that are gonna impress the heck out of your friends and family. So we're gonna go over all the ingredients that you need and how to prep them when you're at camp. If you're new to my channel, welcome. I have tons of backpacking, hiking, and camping resources, so make sure to hit that subscribe button. I upload new videos every week. So without further ado, let's jump right into breakfast idea number 1. We're gonna start with a peanut butter banana French toast recipe. Here's everything you're going to need. Some thick slices of good bread, half and half, cinnamon, eggs, and then to top the French toast, we're gonna have peanut butter, honey, and a banana. This recipe that I'm gonna show you here is making enough for 2 people, but I'll have a full written recipe in the description box below, so check that out. But you're gonna crack your eggs into a bowl, add a little bit of half and half, and then the cinnamon. And I like to add the cinnamon a little bit at a time, then mix it, add some more, just so that you kind of prevent big clumps from forming. So do your best to mix that up, and then you're gonna start to heat your pan up over your stove. So I always use cast iron when I'm camping, and I'm just gonna get that heated over a medium heat and add a little bit of ghee to the pan. You can use any cooking oil that you want, or even butter. And while the pan is heating up, I'm gonna soak my bread in the egg mixture. Now the bread that I have in this video is not that old, so it's quite soft and doesn't need to be soaked very long. But the older and more crispy your bread is, the longer you wanna let it sit in this egg mixture. So I'm just gonna let mine sit in there for about a minute. And then when the pan is nice and warm, add the French toast to it, and then basically start all over with another piece of bread. Now the key here is to kind of cook it low and slow, because these are thick pieces of bread and we really want the whole egg mixture to cook all the way through. So about 4 or 5 minutes on each side is good. And again, just kind of medium-low heat is perfect here because you don't want to burn it. So after you've cooked both sides, you're just gonna plate that up, and it's time to really take this to the next level with some peanut butter. So I just spread a little bit of peanut butter on each slice. You can use as much peanut butter as you want here. I kind of love peanut butter. So load it up and then slice some banana on top. And lastly, drizzle with as much honey as you like. You can also use maple syrup here. I just kind of like the way the honey tastes with the bananas and the peanut butter. And that's it. Super easy and very, very impressive. Next up, we have yogurt with stewed berries and granola. Here is everything you're going to need for this breakfast. We have some blueberries, some raspberries, and then you just gotta pack whatever granola you like. This one's a homemade one. And then honey and yogurt. I really recommend full-fat Greek yogurt for this recipe. I bought the wrong one by accident. So definitely full-fat Greek is best here. So we're gonna start with the stewed berries. Heat a pot over medium heat on your camp stove and add the raspberries and the blueberries and a little bit of honey. You're just gonna let this cook over the heat for a few minutes, and the raspberries are gonna start to break down and it's gonna get a lot more liquidy, and you just wanna stir it occasionally, help it break down, and then bring it to a little simmer and let it simmer for a few minutes to thicken up. Once that's done, you can remove it from the heat and pour a serving of your yogurt into a bowl, so however much yogurt you want to eat here, and then top that with a few spoonfuls of the stewed berries. Again, this is kind of up to preference, how much you use here. And then lastly, put a few healthy handfuls of your favorite granola on top, and that is it. So easy. The last breakfast recipe that I have for you is the ultimate breakfast sandwich. So here's everything you're going to need. We have some bacon, eggs, cheese. You can use shredded cheese or sliced cheese, English muffins, and green onions. The green onions really take this to the next level, so don't forget them. We're gonna start by toasting the English muffins in the cast iron pan, so I just have it heated over a medium heat. Then I'm gonna put them face down and just try and get a good toast on them, like you can see here in the video. The next is to cook the bacon. Now, if you want to make this even easier at camp, cook the bacon at home and then just throw it in your cooler and you're good to go. but I'm gonna cook it here so I can just show you. It's super easy. Just get it nice and crispy, and bring like a little jar to pour the extra bacon grease in when you're done. And then the other thing you need to do to prep is slice up some green onion and just set that aside. Now it's time to assemble. So I put a little bit of green onion on the English muffin, put some cheese on top, and then fry an egg. Now I said this was the ultimate breakfast sandwich, and that's because I'm frying the egg in some bacon grease. So probably not the most healthy thing in the world, but it is super delicious. I like to fry 1 egg per sandwich, and personally I like to break the yolk because I don't like runny eggs. So just fry up your egg however you like, and then you're gonna put the fried egg on top of the cheese, and the hot egg will help melt that cheese. And then you can top with some more cheese if you want extra, which I always do. And then of course, a slice of bacon, and you've got the ultimate car camping breakfast sandwich. This is seriously so good. Thanks for hanging out with me the past couple mornings at camp. I hope you have some ideas for your next car camping breakfast. Make sure to subscribe before you go because I upload new videos every single week all about camping, backpacking, and hiking. So I'll see you in the next one. Peace.